Welcome, everyone, to honoring our pets' wisdom, positively connected. I'm Sharon Carne, and I'm here with Carmen Hansen and Heather and Glenn and Nutmeg for today's show. Hi, guys, and today's show is called Nurturing Nutmeg. And I just want to thank the Enlightened World Network and the channel One with the Earth and Ruth Anderson for asking us to bring this show to the network. We're very excited to be here and working with these beautiful packs of human companions with their animals and animal companions and supporting being connected with our entire families, including our beautiful animal companions. So I'm going to let Carmen introduce the purpose of this show.
Our intention of this, every pack should be in balance, in like the human and the animal beings, in even the plant beings, you might suggest, but they come along for the ride usually, to create balance and wholeness in the body, mind, and behaviors and spirit of the household. And what I've found in working with animals and their people, or people and their animals, is that in this type of situation where we have an imbalance, it really helps to involve the whole, every being in the home. So to that end, we're focusing on Miss Nutmeg, who has sequestered herself downstairs since coming to live with Heather and Glenn, and she won't interact with the other three cats, who is Charlie and Jade and Micah. And so there there's a block, and she's 17. Nutmeg is 17, so this was kind of a shock for her when her owner died, and Heather and Glenn graciously took her in. So Heather's done her own some shamanic work with her, and which was helpful. And now I'm going to continue that in that spirit of that same work with the help of Sharon. So our intention is to work with Nutmeg and get the pack in a little more harmony, and present this to you, the viewing audience, for your enjoyment and information.
Thank you, Carmen. This is, we have Araceli here and a few other viewers on
Oh,
both
right.
the Sound Wellness page and on the One with the Earth. So, welcome everyone who has joined the program. I want to introduce Carmen and tell you just a little bit about her. She is an animal communicator, which is partly why we're here. And she's also a sound wellness practitioner. She's a shamanic elder and a metaphysical teacher. And her focus is to bring love and light into this world. And I'm just so delighted and excited to be here doing this program together with Carmen as I participate and also learn.
Thank you, Sharon. And may I introduce my friend Sharon Carne, who is the founder of the Sound Wellness Institute. She's a best-selling author, an international speaker, a musician, a recording artist, a master sound healer, a publisher. How many other hats do you wear, Sharon?
Too many, Carmen.
Mother, babysitter. Yeah.
All of that,
So
yeah.
Sharon's got her finger in a lot of pies, and we have just been having so much fun doing this show together. And I just thank you for your participation and helping me get this going and us get this going.
Okay. Do you want to say a few words about animal communication before we connect with Nutmeg here, or do you feel it would be best to just connect right in with Nutmeg?
Um, I certainly could speak a bit about it. In my opinion, we all could actually communicate with our nonverbal partners in this world at any time. And another belief that I have is that actually humans were nonverbal in the start, and we connected energetically in our heads before we started making it harder with language. So I'm thrilled to showcase some of the ideas that I have in my life, and I encourage everyone to explore the possibilities of talking to your cat or talking to your pack or your dog or your iguana. One of the ways that I have taught people how to do it is stare into their eyes and breathe. And in the pauses, you listen. And that's very similar to a breathing technique that we demonstrated on our empath show. But that has been very interesting for me. And for me, this started out with healing touch for animals. And the first messages I ever got from animals were in picture form. And now I'm finding they're more complex. It's either I'm translating better or they're sending, I'm just able to hear or see different messages. And so it's evolved. And sometimes it's color, sometimes it's a feeling, it's a heaviness in one spot, or a lightness in one spot, and sometimes it's still pictures. So it's been really an interesting journey for me to continue with this communicating with the animals that don't have speech like us.
Wow, thank you, Carmen. And I'm fascinated. I'm just tuning in with my heart with Nutmeg a little bit, and she's very happy about our little bubble gathering today with her pack and with the two of us. She's very happy.
Yes, I connected with her just when we went on camera 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago. And I asked her if she was willing, ready. And she goes, "Oh, yes." And then I lightly touched in with Charlie, who's the peacemaker cat, and he's trying to make friends with Nutmeg. And Jade and Micah are kind of still, I'm just leaving them just a light brush so that they can feel the connection, but not feel overwhelmed by it. So thank you for your affirmation, Sharon. You know that this is such a wonderful opportunity to affirm each other's sort of feelings.
Hmm. Okay, let's start. Are you going to start with a chakra balance, Carmen?
I'm going to tone the chakras of Nutmeg, and also we've created sacred space, and I'm just inviting everyone to help it expand to the whole household, including Charlie and Jade and Micah, so that they can have some of this feeling. And they are, well, Micah is not in balance, but she'll come into balance, and Nutmeg is not in balance. Heather, you're going to benefit from this. And how about Glenn? Glenn's doing fine, so energetically at this moment. So we'll just support the ongoing balance and harmony of the beings that are a little bit out of balance, and then support the continuing balance of everyone that's in balance. So it's going to be focused on Nutmeg, who's in the screen here, where Heather's just touching her and scratching her and keeping her. Oh, that's Glenn. Sorry, Glenn. I thought that was Heather. Glenn's in the background there. And she's just settling in, and she really, you're right, Sharon. She was really looking forward to this. I did connect with her on Monday, just lightly, and said, "This is what we're doing. Are you okay with it?" So I'm breathing into my toes, and I invite everyone to just breathe along. enjoy the balancing. Even feel into the root chakra, which is right at the base of the tailbone, our place of security and safety, which has been quite shaken lately. Let's just pause and breathe through that root chakra.
Carmen, I'm adding my voice to yours on mute while we're toning. If you think the energy is too much for Nutmeg of the two of us toning, let me know. She seems to be okay with the two of us so far.
I'm certain that it's perfect. I felt you join in on the second. Was it the second that you
Yes.
joined in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so now we'll allow this beautiful energy from the root, connected with the earth energy, allow that to flow into the root and nourish it and expand it. And allow it to gently rise into the sacrum, which is just below the belly button. And you'll see me waving my hand around, and that's when I feel some congestion. I just energetically sweep it out and let it flow out with love and light. So we'll just let this beautiful energy rise to the sacrum. Let those vibrations carry through the body, connecting in with the root, like a ripple in the pond, rippling right up to the crown, lending its energy through all the chakras. And as we just allow that to settle in for a moment, the sacral chakra is the tribal chakra, and Nutmeg has been struggling, feeling part of this tribe. She loves her people. I could see that she's really content with Glenn and Heather, and she's not used to having pack mates. So we're just allowing this chakra to open and lend itself to the harmony of the tribe or the pack.
Carmen, there was also a perspective that came very clearly through me, and it was about babies. I didn't get anything more than that. Just babies was a concern of Nutmeg, and I don't know if she was allowed to have any litters, or if she had any kittens, or if no, or I know some animals who are spayed early feel there's something missing, and so it may be that just needed acknowledgement and healed. I felt it healed, that there was a part of that missing, having her own babies. So I just wanted to mention that because it may for those listening, it may be a part of the just acknowledging for those pets who have been spayed or neutered that there is a little piece missing in the second chakra about that.
When
Nice.
I
What a wonderful insight. Thank you, Sharon.
when I did the session on her, I took energy off of that spot on her stomach, and what I got was it had to do with being spayed.
Yeah, oh, fascinating
So
confirmation, Heather. So,
yeah.
do we need? Do you feel from the three of us, do we and four of us, do we need to do any more work on healing that, or does it feel complete? I know there was a shift towards the last two tonings that we did.
Yeah, I agree with you. The shift. Nutmeg. Do you feel like that's whole now? Guides for the highest good. Does she need any more help there? Yes, there is something missing. Do you have any suggestions? Because I don't know. I can't hear anything about that. Do you have a thought of that?
I'm wondering. My thoughts went to her previous owner, Heather's aunt, and wondering if Nutmeg considered that human one of her babies. Is there something, and she, is there an aspect of missing her or feeling that there's something that needs to be healed there? There's a
Well,
relationship that stopped suddenly.
what I hear is that she was the baby. Nutmeg was the baby.
Okay, okay.
That's what I hear, and
Mhm.
yeah, I that's what I hear.
Totally. Hmm.
And so, obviously, being an only kitty for many years, because she's 17 now, um, only kitty for many years, uh, she had her set way, and she got the pick of her food, and now she has, when she came into this home, it was a bit of a shock. So, part of our continuing work here and journey is to help her understand that this was one of the better options that she had to continue to be living in.
I'm getting a sense, Carmen, that the bit of the second chakra that feels a little incomplete yet will be complete once we do go through the other chakras.
Yes. And
Can
Charlie is chiming in. Charlie said, I'll be the mama.
That's so cute.
So that's really cute. Thank you, Charlie. How about you, Jade? Micah? No. No, they're not interested. They're quite neutral on this idea right now.
you might you might want to remind her she did live with another cat before.
Okay.
It was many years ago, but there were two of them. So
Okay.
she
Okay.
wasn't alone her entire life.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I, she said, "Oh, I don't remember that."
No, she was black.
That's so cute.
I'm just giving her a picture of a black cat living it with her at home. Oh, she said, "Oh yeah, that's true." So she acknowledges it. So you are able to live with other
Hmm.
humans and animals. Yes. And my message was also to raise her gratefulness for the situation that she's in, because Heather told me on Monday that there was talk of just putting her down, because when her owner died, there was no one close wanted to take her, and Heather and Glenn said, no, this is a beautiful cat and we're taking her. So they saved your life, Nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said she's very grateful, so she knew that.
Good.
I heard that too, Carmen.
Mm-hmm. Right. So let's continue on with our chakra balance and just allow this beautiful root chakra to soak up earth energy and rise gently into the sacrum, and gently just rise to the solar plexus, which is just below the rib cage. And this is our sense of self. So that might have been shaken. Oh. 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 Allowing that sound to integrate, ripple down, interweaving with the sacrum and the root, rippling up towards the crown, breathing towards that spot just below the rib cage. Allowing this peace and harmony and support from the earth to support this beautiful family. Nice breath in, and allow this to just rise to the heart. And you may choose to breathe towards the heart and just say, thank you. And I'm just weaving a pack energy field through this home, this family, as we tone in for the heart. And here, of course, is the source of love, love for others, our self-love. We don't have enough of that these days. So Nutmeg did say that her heart was was wounded by the death of her owner. And Micah has felt left out too. So I wrapped her in a little extra special love, her heart. And Heather, your self-love is magnificent. Glenn as well. You guys are very loving, beautiful people. And I'm honored to share this with you. So as we just allowed that to come in, and now we'll draw up from the earth through the root, through the sacrum and the solar plexus, now rising gently through the heart into the throat. Breathing into the throat. And the sound is I need, I want. It's our expression point. Mm-hmm. So Nutmeg said she didn't choose this, and she's getting used to it. And she does appreciate you, Glenn and Heather, and she's starting to appreciate the other cats as well. Anything from your end, Sharon?
I became aware of Jade and Micah, Carmen, and they seem to the feeling and the impression I got is they now feel like they're heard.
Good.
HEARD, throat chakra is also ears,
Yeah.
so it felt like they were being heard, and yeah,
Yeah.
that felt a little more connected energy. If they felt really quite ambivalent at first, and then as the toning went on, it was like, oh, I really am being heard.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, and connected with. And that was part of the challenge in this blended family. So allow this beautiful earth energy rise up through the root chakra, sacrum, solar plexus, to the heart, to our beautiful throats, and up to the brachial for the animals. This is very important for their connection to humans and to their spiritual connection. So the sound that I heard for this chakra was Lu. Lu, 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 Lu. We allow that to just ripple down to the root and up to the crown, interweaving, interconnecting, sharing its information, its energy, its thriving beauty throughout the chakra system. Now allow this beautiful earth energy rising up to the third eye. Oh, Heather. A little bit of congestion here. You might have had a headache, racing thoughts. I'll just gently sweep it as I tone the sound A. Allow those ripples to carry on through the body, up to the crown, down to the root, interweaving,
Carmen,
carrying energy.
there's something that's appearing in my awareness, and I just wanted to ask you to check in with it too. As we did the toning for the brachial chakra, I felt a lot of connection, and then suddenly a spirit cat showed up and asking for more information if there's a guide for the cats, or maybe it's one of Heather's animal spirit guides. There was a spirit cat whose presence became known and it hasn't quite identified yet. Maybe when we get to the crown, or maybe Heather, do you have a cat as one of your animal guides?
Jaguar,
Okay.
big cat.
That's okay, cat family. And maybe does this Carmen, does this cat need to be integrated as part of this? Or is this cat overpowering the little ones in the home? I don't know. I haven't got a sense of that yet, but
So glad you said that. And as soon as you said that, I saw a bright white fluffy cat. It's like an angel cat. She might have wings as well. And she's come in because of this work, because of opening the brachial. She's come in to assist. That's what I hear.
Cool.
oh, I see her now. She does have wings. They're beautiful. How awesome. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
it just felt there was something just appeared with that as everything connected and
That's
awesome.
why I'm so happy to work with you, Sharon, because I just went right to I went right on and I missed her. And she still would have been there, but
Uh-huh.
to acknowledge her and to notice it, I think it empowers the situation as well.
The cats can connect with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I asked if she was anybody's individual. She said, no, she's the pack. Because I asked every name and she said yes to every name. All
Awesome.
the cats' names.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool.
She's almost got like mother of pearl. She's really an interesting looking cat in my
Very cool.
eye. So we're nearly done. We're just allowing this earth energy to rise up gently through all interconnecting with each other's energy right to the crown. Breathing towards that crown. Allowing peace, harmony, and flow and ease to descend through this crown chakra. Now tone in the sound E. feel the ripples rippling back down towards the root, interweaving the energy of this chakra, our connection with divine. Connecting all the beings. And the cat's name is Gem. Your beautiful spirit cat. Or the cat's beautiful spirit cat. Okay, well, we've got a nice pack energy going. Everybody's in balance. So now I'll, do you have anything to add before we go back down the chakras?
I just heard Micah. Um, she popped into my inner hearing, Carmen, and she said, "Of course, there's a spirit cat." So she must have already been in communication with her. So cute.
That's interesting. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, so now we'll just go back down and ground this beautiful pack energy and this harmony and balance right into the root chakras, starting with the crown, our divine connection, and E. E. And coming back down to our intuitive third eye. Back to the brachial chakra with Lu. Lu, Lu, Lu. Flowing down and allowing this beautiful divine energy to flow down to the throat with I. I. Flowing down into the heart with Ah. Ah. Dropping down to the solar plexus, our sense of self, with O. O. Just drawing all this beautiful white light energy from the divine, supporting this health and harmony into the tribal, the sacrum, the tribal chakra. And we're going to do 3 tones to thoroughly ground this into our root chakra, and any excess can just flow to our beautiful Mama Gaia. And just take a moment to breathe that in. Feel the balance and harmony within the body. And our focus within this beautiful home. Sharon, do you have any thoughts for me?
Just the beautiful sense of calm and peace and connection, Carmen. Really feeling that.
Thank you. How about you, Heather?
Well, I feel better.
Awesome. Glenn?
Yeah, feeling good.
And our beautiful little Nutmeg has stayed and cleaned herself the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I invited the other cats to help with Nutmeg's integration. And it seemed to, well, Charlie's already been doing that.
Yeah.
And so I invited Jade and Micah. Well, it's not our job. I'm like, it's everybody's job. Okay. So I feel complete with this session. How are you feeling, Sharon?
Mm-hmm. And how beautiful that Jem showed up,
Yeah,
and she may be really helpful in just keeping the cats all connected in the communication part there too.
right. Oh, and there's something else. I was gonna give all the cats a emotion bubble, and so in this way, it's I'm not sure how it tethers to them, but it seems to tether to them. And I show them how to release those emotions that they help us carry as humans, but they don't understand. So it creates congestion, even different congestion in them. It's almost like congestion with confusion. And so I just teach them how to do that. And I'll be reminding them, remember, 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 for 3 days, remember. After this, just briefly, just reminding them and reminding them how it feels to just release this emotions, the more complex emotions that we feel that, or we've made them, that animals don't comprehend fully. So is that done? Done. Yeah. Okay. So that's their little bubbles are there for them to um, flow those out and wrap the house in a love bubble of pink energy. Or what's your favorite color, Glenn?
Blue.
Okay, let's put blue in there. What's yours, Heather?
Red.
Red, blue, red, and pink, and swirly. It looks like it looks beautiful. a swirling, uh, a swirling bubble of love and harmony and peace. And that's all I know to do right now.
Can I just ask, does Jem need us to do anything? Like, does she?
Nope.
What? No.
She's
Okay.
self-sufficient, girl.
Okay.
I don't know where she came from, but man, she's probably smarter than me. So she just said, well, the integration has begun. That's what she just said to me in my head just now. The integration has begun, and I'm here to oversee this unity. Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Awesome.
Excellent.
So I'm looking forward. I'm going to ask Heather to allow me to phone her next Monday, and
Sure.
we'll have a brief talk about what I like to follow up to see what people felt or didn't feel, or if there was anything that worked or didn't work, or if they hated something. And so I like to get feedback. From therein, I learn. So,
Sure. No problem.
Okay, good. Thanks, Heather.
Thank you.
Oh, just thank you, Carmen. This has been really fun. And I also wanted to mention as we complete our show for today that there is a link in the post, there's links, a number of links to get a hold of me, to get a hold of Carmen. There's also a link to sign up for future shows. If you have an animal companion that you would like us to work with, like we did with Heather and Glenn and Nutmeg and their whole family today, then click the link to sign up. And it's just a Google form, so you'll be able to share your information there, and then we can contact you.
Yeah.
So thank you, Glenn, Heather, and Nutmeg, and Micah, and Charlie, and Jade, and Jem for just being willing to be with us here today and allow us to support you and your family.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been an honor and a pleasure to talk with you, Nutmeg, and Charlie, you beautiful little peacemaker, and Jade, and Micah, and Heather, and Glenn. It's been marvelous to meet you and feel your hearts.
Thank you.
So we'll say goodbye for this month and this show, and we look forward to seeing you again next month.
See you.